Nobody plans for a setback. Nobody wakes up one morning and decides today is the day everything falls apart. But setbacks come anyway, uninvited, unannounced, and often at the worst possible time. A job lost, a relationship broken, a dream deferred, a plan that collapsed before it even had a chance to fully begin. And in that moment, the temptation is to believe that what was lost cannot be recovered, that the chapter that closed cannot be followed by something better, that the fall was too hard, too public, or too painful to come back from. But history disagrees, and so does God. The comeback is always greater than the setback, and because the setback was never the final word. Every person who has ever made a remarkable comeback had one thing in common. They refused to let the worst moment of their story become the last moment of their story. They took the pain, processed it, learned from it, and then used it as fuel to rise higher than they stood before the fall. Joseph was thrown into a pit by his own brothers. That was a setback. He was sold into slavery. Another setback. He was falsely accused and thrown into prison. Yet another setback. But every single setback was secretly a setup, repositioning him, refining him, and routing him toward a destiny his brothers tried to bury but could not stop. What was meant to bury you may actually be routing you. The thing about a setback is that it reveals what you are truly made of. Anybody can look strong when life is smooth, but your real character shows up when everything goes wrong and you still choose to get back up. That decision, to rise after falling, is one of the most powerful decisions a human being can ever make. Your comeback does not have to be loud or dramatic. It does not have to happen overnight. Sometimes a comeback looks like simply choosing to try again after failure. Sometimes it looks like rebuilding quietly, one small step at a time, with nobody watching and nobody cheering. That kind of comeback is just as powerful, because it is built on something real. Do not be ashamed of your setback. Do not hide from it or pretend it did not happen. Own it, learn from it, and then let it become the foundation of something stronger than what existed before it fell. Broken things, when rebuilt with wisdom, are often stronger than they were originally. God is not finished with you because you fell. He is not done with your story because a chapter ended badly. He is the God of restoration, the God of second chances, the God who takes what was meant for your destruction and turns it into the very material He uses to build your destiny. Your setback is not your conclusion. It is your setup. Get back up. The greatest chapter of your story may still be ahead. Like, subscribe, and share for more.